Our integration with QuickBooks Online allows you to copy Harvest invoices and payments directly into QuickBooks Online. To get started, head to your Harvest settings page on the top right. Go to the Integrations section, find the QuickBooks integration, and connect to QuickBooks. Sign in to QuickBooks Online. Then click Connect. Once connected, you'll be redirected back to the QuickBooks settings page in Harvest. From here, select your default income account, which will be used as a backup for copying invoice line items. We'll talk more about how data maps between Harvest and QuickBooks Online later. If you want to copy payments recorded on Harvest invoices over to QuickBooks, select that option and choose your default deposit account. Copying payments is optional. Lastly, if you select Attach Single Project Invoices to Sub-Customers, Harvest projects that appear on invoices for only that project will map to QuickBooks sub-customers. The integration will also create new corresponding sub-customers in QuickBooks if they don't yet exist. Choosing Do Not Attach will opt out of copying invoiced projects from Harvest. Once you're done here, click Save. After the integration set up, sending invoices to your clients through Harvest will automatically copy them to your QuickBooks Online account. You can also copy invoices manually by clicking Actions, Copy to QuickBooks. This is how you can copy an invoice if you manually mark it as sent instead of actually sending it. This is also how you can recopy an invoice after making changes. Note that editing invoices in Harvest won't automatically update them in QuickBooks. Once an invoice has been copied over, you'll see Copied to QuickBooks at the top. If an invoice fails to copy over to QuickBooks Online, you'll receive an email with a specific error message about the issue. That error should point you in the right direction for troubleshooting, but if you're not sure, reach out to our support team and we'll be happy to help. Next, let's talk about how exactly invoice data maps between Harvest and QuickBooks. Harvest clients are mapped to QuickBooks Online customers. If we can't find a match, we'll create a new customer in QuickBooks using the client name. Harvest projects can be mapped to sub-customers. Again, copying projects is optional under the integration settings. Issue date in Harvest maps to invoice date in QuickBooks. PO numbers and invoice subject lines are shown in the QuickBooks invoice message. Finally, the integration maps Harvest item types with QuickBooks products and services. If the invoice line item's item type in Harvest matches a product and service in QuickBooks that has a default income account configured, we'll copy the Harvest invoice line item to that QuickBooks income account. In QuickBooks Online, products and services are managed under Menu, Sales, Products and Services. In Harvest, item types are managed under Invoices, Configure, Item Types. Again, you'll want to make sure the Harvest item types match the QuickBooks products and services exactly. If there's not a match, or if there's no default income account set for the products and services item, the integration will instead copy the line items to the default income account you chose in your QuickBooks integration settings. If you chose to copy over payments to QuickBooks, once you record a payment on a Harvest invoice or receive one via one of our online payment integrations, that payment will automatically copy over to the selected deposit account. When integrating with QuickBooks Online, any tax rates applied to invoices must be pulled directly from QuickBooks. One tax rate can be applied to each invoice once the integration's set up. If you use the same tax rate frequently, you can set it as the default tax rate in Harvest under Invoices, Configure, Default Values. That default rate will auto-populate on all invoices, but you can always choose a different tax rate from QuickBooks on a per-invoice basis. For more information about the QuickBooks Online integration, how data maps, and integration FAQs, check out our Help Center or reach out to our support team.